Hey guys, it's Brianna and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm just going to be talking to you guys about how to grow your hair, specifically for girls that have curly hair, black women, women of color that have hair like me. I have like 4A curly hair, so I'm just going to be talking about how to grow your hair out and how to make sure that your hair is healthy so that it can grow. If you like the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and also make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also make sure that you hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video every Wednesday and Saturday. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So obviously this is my real hair. It's straightened right now because I just went and got it trimmed. And I had to get like some of my split ends cut off. I'm gonna go ahead and insert a clip of what my hair looks like when I straighten it in the back. Alright, so tip number one for how to grow healthy hair for girls with curly/kinky hair is to make sure that you're deep conditioning after you wash your hair. You shouldn't be washing your hair like a lot. Washing your hair a lot, especially with like shampoo, you're stripping your hair of the natural oils and moisture that it needs to really grow and to be healthy. So you need to make sure, what I like to do is I wash my hair every week, like once a week or every 2 weeks. And after I wash it with shampoo, I make sure that I go in with a good deep conditioner and I sit under the dryer for like 30 minutes and then I replenish my hair with all the moisture that I just stripped from it. So deep conditioning is an absolute must. If you do not deep condition, that's a big step and a big must in trying to keep your hair healthy and to grow long, healthy hair. Healthy hair tip number two is to make sure that you are wearing protective styles. I feel like wearing your hair out like every single day of the year isn't that healthy. And you're more likely to have breakage, your ends are more likely to split, and it's just not good because you're doing a lot of manipulation to your hair. I recommend wearing protective styles such as box braids, sew-ins, things of that nature, but you want to make sure that you are being careful with those because sew-ins can if you get a closure, they can really mess up like your edge, like your hairline and your edges. And box braids, if they're too tight, it can mess with your scalp. Like, you just need to make sure that you're wearing protective styles, but also that you're being conscious of the health of your hair while you're wearing those protective styles. And I really just recommend wearing protective styles like in the winter time, or whenever you're going to be outside a lot or if it's cold, because that's when your hair is going to be the most fragile. Tip number three for how to get long, healthy hair is you need to make sure that you're oiling your scalp and that you're taking care of your edges. Keeping your hair moisturized is literally the key to healthy hair. So putting oil in your scalp, some people do it every day. I do it like usually on wash day and like 3-4 times out throughout the week. Just make sure that you're keeping your scalp oiled. You don't want to you don't want to make your hair oily, but you want to keep it moisturized. So don't like go in there and oversaturate your scalp with oil because then you're going to start clogging up your pores and it's going to be hard for the hair to grow. Tip number four is that you need to make sure that you are getting your hair trimmed, especially if you have split ends, because you don't want to have like split ends and they start rising and rising up the hair shaft, and then eventually you're gonna have to cut all of it off because your hair is just thin, ugly, and straggly. So you need to make sure that you're getting trimmed. I really do not like getting my hair trimmed. I usually do it like once every 7 months or like once a year, to be honest. I don't do it that often because I try to retain the length of my hair and I really don't have that many split ends. So just make sure that you guys are going and getting your hair trimmed when necessary. You really don't have to stick to a routine, but just if there's split ends, go ahead and take care of them. Or, get your hair trimmed and then go into a protective style so you don't miss the length that you lost in the trim. Tip number five would be to make sure that you have a healthy diet and you're drinking a lot of water. I really think that your lifestyle can affect your hair, skin, nails, and all of that. So you need to make sure that you are prioritizing your health and drinking water because actually it's going to help your body overall. And when your body is healthy, your hair is going to grow. Tip number six would be to make sure that you are taking your multivitamins daily. And if you want to, you can take biotin, which is like a vitamin that helps with your hair, skin, and nails specifically. I used to take biotin like in high school. I really don't take it anymore, but I do think that it works. And whenever you take biotin, like hair not only grows in your head, but it grows everywhere else. So you need to be careful with that and just be conscious that you're gonna have hairy arms, hairy legs. Like, you gotta shave a lot more or wax a lot more or whatever hair removal method that you prefer. Tip number 7 would be to make sure that you are doing low manipulation hairstyles and that you are not using a lot of heat on your hair. Heat damage is a real thing, and I've experienced it before. And you don't want to do that, because whenever you put your hair back into your natural state, your curls are not as consistent. They're very like loose in certain areas and tight in other areas, and it makes your braid outs look so ugly and straggly and just not cute. So making sure that you are not using a lot of heat on your hair is a great way to keep your hair healthy. Obviously, my hair has been straightened so it could get trimmed. Tip number 8 would be to make sure that you are focusing on your hair health and not your hair growth. Hair is only gonna grow if it's healthy. So you should really prioritize the health of your hair, and the length will come. I've been natural since I was like 8 years old. So, I mean, I've really been doing this like hair journey for years. So that's why my hair is this long, and that you need to have patience, because it takes years to achieve long hair. It's not gonna happen overnight, but if you use these tips, you're definitely gonna see results, and you're definitely gonna have a lot of a happier relationship with your hair. Because I know how frustrating it is to literally be hair depressed and frustrated with your hair. Trust me, I've been there. And honestly, I still am every now and then. My hair makes me mad a lot. So you gotta trust the process, ladies. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that these tips in this video can be helpful to each and every one of you. I hope that you'll have a great evening, day, morning, or afternoon, or whenever you're watching this video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.